Wait, what? This cable costs more than $1,000? Yep, that was my first reaction when I bought my pair of Monarch Mark II from a friendly well recently. At the time of recording, this cable is probably not in my hand anymore, since I really needed that money for other things in my life. With that being said, I do have some thoughts about cables in general, and oh boy, it will be hot takes after hot takes. So subscribe before I get burned to the ground, and let's start. Here's some common questions about cable and my super ultra subjective experience-based answer about it. Do cables really affect sound? Yes, to a certain degree they kinda do, especially if you're jumping from single-ended output to balanced, or vice versa. While the difference will not be as drastic as changing from a pair of earphones to another, they certainly do affect timbre performance in general. If you check carefully, you will realize no matter how high-end it goes, some earphones come with a silver-plated cable, while some just come with a copper one. And obviously it's not a budget-oriented decision. But why though? It's because in most cases, cable is legitimately part of the tuning that manufacturers take into account. Why can't I notice the difference you mentioned? I can think of a few reasons. A. Your set is not technical enough to showcase the ever so slightly changed timbre. B. Maybe you are listening to pop songs and I cannot tell the changes in timbre with hard-hitting bass dropping in every second as well. C. Maybe, just maybe, the cables on your hand actually sound extremely similar, or even exactly the same. And in fact, no matter how thick or how thin a cable looks like, most of them do sound extremely similar. If most cables sound kinda similar, how can upgrade cables ever be justified? Some can justify it for comfort, some can justify it for material, some can justify it for the tiny changes in transient and coloring. Some can even justify it in a sense of jewelry collection as well. In my case, I can justify the purchase of a Dunu's basic silver-plated cable because the original expensive cable that came with SA6 Mark II sucks so much in terms of microphonic effect, and the downgraded one kinda softened the highs a little bit as well. But as you can see, most of the time when I attempt to upgrade a cable, it's a failed attempt. Either they are just collecting dust or waiting for a perfect match in the future. And you may ask why? Because usually upgrade cables are just side-grade cables. When you gain some quality, you tend to lose some other quality as well. Let's say even if you get exactly the kind of timbre changes you're aiming for, you may lose comfort, or say balanced cable, you may get some width in terms of imaging, but in exchange you will lose the incisiveness in the originally concrete image. At the end of the day, what's my take on cables? If you're a pleb like me, in most cases swapping around the cables on different sets is more than enough, because the quality of default cable is getting better and better nowadays, and you can save the money to buy another set of earphones to experience drastically different sound as well. But on the other hand, I can also see the appeal in tracing for a perfect timbre match, comfort, or texture. Just like how we can justify the ever so slightly improved technical performance after the benchmark at around $300, but cable is just a part that takes it to extreme. So yeah, that's my take on upgrade cable. Thank you for watching and see you in next video.